face does it take until I make it? Never fake it, finish line, I'm gonna break it. And still these fakers wanna take what I got, but trust me, you cats have definitely lost the plot. So much to gain and too much to lose, so many get life and abuse.
Pisces, how's it going? So I thought what I would do is I've got 6 weeks off, and I thought that, well, I need to put something out for people. So I've come up with some kind of device, and I thought, well, I will ask a few different questions. This is not a future prediction or anything like that. I'm trying not to channel, so we're going to not channel, but we're going to just continue on. So what I've done is where do we go from here? This is not a future prediction, but we're just going to look into where are we now and a few questions. How you doing, Pisces? So where is Pisces now? Where are you now? Where are you? That's what I'm hearing. Where are you? Where are you? It's like, where are you going? What time are you coming home? What are you wearing? Oh, what? What are you wearing? So what are you wearing? Clothes? I don't know, unless anybody's not wearing clothes. Where? That's very bizarre. Why would someone ask what they're wearing? It's like someone's getting done up and they're saying, what are you getting, or the name done, but it's like, what are you getting done up for? And it's like, I don't know, I'm just getting done up, I'm going out, maybe? And so, well, I'm going, or coming out, or it could be coming out of a closet, maybe, because it's definitely something to do with dressing, cross-dressing, or dresser, or a dresser, hairdresser, maybe. Or like, where are you going? What are you dressing up for? Someone's cross with someone because they're dressing up. Well, y'all dress up however you want. It depends how you dress it. It depends how you address it. How do you address this circumstance, Pisces, that you're in? It's like, well, it really just depends on how we address that. Or how we dress that. What are you dressing? Because it's kind of like a model I'm picking up, like a model. And it's like, well, how do we dress that? It's a bit like Mannequin, right? Mannequin. Seen the film Mannequin? And he falls in love with a mannequin itself. But the mannequin didn't move. It's like prosthetic, right? So it might be something to do with prosthetics or something. And it's like, well, it doesn't move. It's about someone that doesn't move or doesn't do something. I don't know, sorry, Pisces, I'm trying to channel a message. Trying to figure out what on earth's going on. What on earth is going on? That's the whole point. What is going on? It's like this dresser, and it's like, well, I've got this dress. And it's like, yeah, but it's not moving. Like, you're not moving. It's something to do with like, no, you're not moving. And it's like, no, I am moving. It's no, I'm not moving. And it's something to do with like Richard Pryor's View Right. Give him the wrong finger. Right? Has everybody seen that one? But it's like, I'm moving. It's like, no, I'm not moving either. And it's like, well, listen, you're in a battle of ego with someone as well. Well, it's like, well, I'm not budging. It's like, well, I'm not budging either. So unless you live with someone or they're a budgery guard, or it's kind of like, well, I'm not budging on it, and it's so I'm not budging on it either. So whichever it is neither of you are budging, right? Or budgeting. Like, if you're with someone and you're like budgeting money, it's like, no, I'm not letting you have any money to go out, or are these children that you've got? It's like, no, I'm not letting you go out. I'm not letting you have that. And I'm not letting you do what you want. And it's like, no, I am doing what I want. I'll do what I want when I want. And it's like, well, I'm not budging on it. And it's kind of like this moving in, moving on, moving out. Ego also, I'm not budging and you're not budging. There's a decision that needs to be bait. Or, okay, I heard, jail. Or the word that rhymes with that, which is what I said, jailbait. Now, a lot of you probably from Britain, jailbait is someone that's very younger, okay, dressing up as something. And it's to do with the younger energy, okay, and they're underage. It's something to do with underage, right? So we're going to leave those strange messages. Okay, because that is, the jailbait is someone that's a lot younger. Okay, so we're going to leave that one. So what are we picking up? Or it is possible to do with jail. Well, that's a marriage and that's a sentence within itself, people. I'm only kidding. But something to do with like jailing. Gail, the name Gail or Gala, Allah, Ali. I'm also picking up Ali. The name Ali. Abigail or Ali. The name Ali itself. Oh wow, Ali, the actual channel, came up through the channel messages through August. But you have to wait until those. But something to do with Ali. Like a dark alley. Or be careful, if you've got kids, be careful of a young girl going out down a dark alley. Right? Down a dark alley. because it keeps saying Ali, Ali, Ali. Yes, I can hear Spirit saying Ali, right? Ali, Ali this, Ali that, Ali this, Ali that, Ali this, Ali that. So, or Adidas. And it's something to do with dressing and Adidas's. Or dresses. Like an address book. Like you've probably got this address book or something. I don't know, something needs addressing. But someone's like arresting, okay. Some of this is like a house arrest. Like someone's on tag and they can't go out. Right? And they're like, no, you're on tag, you can't go out. And it's like, I'm under house arrest. Unless you just feel like you're under house arrest. Right? So you could be dealing with a Scorpio because I'm feeling putting something to rest also. And also rest itself and recuperation and rest. I'm also picking up someone's breasts as well. Someone's breasts. Unless someone's had an implant on their breasts. Maybe. Okay, so what else have we got? Well, I wasn't expecting to channel, but I seem to be. So, the obvious messages of like a dark alley is very important, right? Because I don't know if someone's... Because they're saying solicitors or soliciting. Now, solicitors would obviously be to do with lawyers and solicitors and all that kind of thing. But through that message, sometimes they give me two at once. And it's like soliciting. Trying to obviously give people what they want to hear. Well, not what they want to hear. It's something like, I don't want to give you this because it's not what you're going to want to hear. It is. It's like there's something that needs to be said, but you're not going to like it. It's like you're not going to like what needs to be said with something. But it's about budging on something. Budgeting money and also budging. Like, whatever it is that's said, you're not going to like what it said, but this could be what you're saying. But I definitely feel a lot of stubborn energy around you, so you could be dealing with fixed signs, right? But whichever way it is that you're not budging, it's like, well, I'm not budging, and I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing that, and it's like, you listen, young lady, you will do that. So I don't know if you are dealing with kids or, well, you know, I normally see adults acting that way. That's normally what happens. But whatever it is, it's like the clash of the titans. I'm not budging, you're not budging, they're not budging, I'm not budging. And it just feels like trapped in a cage of a budgerigar. So it might be to do with 8 of swords, which could be Leo, with also air in their chart, which would be an 8, which would also have Aquarius. So you've got Aquarius, Leo, the 8 of swords, trapped, not budging, not going out, not moving, trapped at home, feeling confused and needing to get out but won't get out. So you're definitely arguing with someone at home that's saying, no, you get out, no, you get out, no, you get out, no, I'll get out, well, I'll go then, and no, I'll go, or someone's on to a go-go. Probably Cancerian, because that would be going, right? And it's confusing a Cancerian around, well, shall I go or shall I not go? Do you want me to go or don't you want me to go? Where do you want me to go? Because someone's being directed to go somewhere, and someone's like, man, I am confused. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, maybe. No offence, no tea, no shade, Gemini. I've got a moon, but I've got a mum. Or it's something to do with a mum, also. Something to do with children and a mum, and budging, and then like moving, budgeting. I'm not moving, you're not moving, you're confusing me. Are you moving or not moving? And like, I want you to move, but it's like, no, I don't know if I'm moving. You are definitely dealing with a Gemini energy as well for a lot of you, or you are Geminis yourself and you've got that in your chart. But whatever it is, it's confrontational energy that needs to be cleared up. There's something that needs to be cleared up in your energy, and you've got to clear it up. It's like, it's got to be clear. You've got to make this clear. Do you want me to or don't you want me to? And someone has to speak up and say something to make it clear, like closure in a way. Like closed shop or closed line or lion. I'm picking up a closed line, but I'm also picking up lying, and also possible it might just be lying, liar. I'm hearing lying, liar, but a lion, which would be Leo. Now, I'm not a moderator. That's Kate's job. Thanks, Kate. But I'm not in between anything. Okay, but I am picking up liar, lying, liar, 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 pants on fire. Like liar, liar. Well, that's Jim Carrey, right? That's liar, liar. Like, it's like, oh no, I can't say it. It's like, what happens in Liar Liar? Like he speaks and says, it's like, oh no, I can't trade that. And it's like someone's trying to shut someone up. Oh wow, Pisces, wow, we're not going into your August. See, if I keep channeling, we'll go into your August reading. Your August reading was, please tell her to shut up. That was, don't take offence to this because someone's telling someone to shut up. But your energy, and you will see through August, and I'm going to leave these channeled messages now because we're going into August, right? Is that it was, please tell her to be quiet, or please tell her to shut up, and it was something to do with someone saying a lot of stuff, and then someone saying, look, just please be quiet, please tell her to shut up. Now it was involving children, and it was involving also someone blabbering something also, but I can't quite remember. But that's your August that's coming up, and you'll see the title of it when it comes up. Please shut her up, or something. That was, or shut it up. Like I hate to say this, but I mean, who on earth would be telling a child to shut up? I don't know. But or like shut up shop, shut up. And they keep saying shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. So you could be dealing with kids, but like shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, just shut up. So I don't know if someone's like really putting the pressure on someone and they're saying like, just shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. No, 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 I don't want to listen. No, 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 just shut up, just shut up, just shut. Someone is arguing. What are y'all arguing about? Someone's arguing, or you're not, and someone's in their head and they're like, just shut up, shut up, shut up. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, because that would relate to ego, and that would relate to a low vibration. And if you're in a low vibration and you're not confronting your karma, the devil energy can get very bad. You could even be dealing with a Capricorn moon sign, possible. But I'm definitely picking up that if it is, the ego would definitely be within a moon sign of Capricorn. You would have a lot of ego doing that, a lot of ego doing it. Something is driven. Cancerian, driven, like ego driven, but also like driving someone crazy, like driving Miss Daisy crazy, like it's driving me crazy over you. Like I'm over you, but I'm crazy for you. I'm crazy for you. Touch me once when you know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's so brand new. This could be a brand new person. Why on earth would you be going crazy about a brand new person? You could be triggered off by some sort of dynamic twin flame psychedelic mirror, right? And it's like, I'm crazy for you, and I'm crazy over you. Crazy over you, crazy for you. Crazy over, crazy for. Crazy over, crazy. Someone's going crazy. Someone's going crazy. Well, that's misery for you. That's misery for you. Someone is turning into Kathy. Someone's turning into Kathy Bates, possible. Kathy. Oh, your name's Catherine. Or Kathy. Cat, sorry, not you. Cat. No, you've got Pisces in your chart. Listen, Cat, you're not going crazy, sweetheart. You're not going crazy. Don't worry, unless that person's making you feel crazy. Right? But it's like, I'm crazy for you, crazy over you, crazy for you, crazy, crazy. Crazy. Unless someone's eating craze or grass and they're grazing. Raising Arizona. So it could be children, but grazing. I'm also picking up grazes, like on children's grazes and bruises. Be careful around kids. Like grazes and bruises. Or like grazing grass for horses. And we're like, we're grazing. And we're also raising, but you're raising Arizona, you're raising tension. If you've got children and you've got a marriage, majority of people stay in that for kids, right? For their well-being, when they're not happy. So what you're raising is your temperature. So you could be dealing with fire sign, Sagittarius. Raising the bar, as in ego, is like, well, I'm raising things up. And I'm raising them. And it's like, well, if I'm raising them and you're not doing anything, then why are you not contributing and doing anything? So get out. Go, no, get out, go, no, raising, no, yes, no, no, yes, no. There's a lot of yeses and there's a lot of no's. There's a lot of liars. There's a lot of people in people's business. A lot of noses being pointed and prodded at. This is where people start talking about other people's business. And you're just creating more karma. Because it's like, yes, no, yes, no. Do you want to, don't you want to? Do you want to, don't you want to? Have you made your mind up yet? raising Arizona, raising the bar, raising an issue. But I mean, you've got to raise those issues to get rid of them, right? So you got to, I don't know, I'm going against my own belief now. You never really take karma to people because then you're going to blame them for something. And if you're normally taking it to them, you have to take it to them and get that out of them and then take its facts. Because there's something as like, I'm taking it out on you purposely, or I'm going to take something out on you and tell you that it's your fault and that it was you and that you wasn't acting the way, or you're not acting the way that I should or shouldn't do. And if someone is the one that is verbally spilling that to someone, well, then you're going to get someone that's going to close down, and you're going to get someone that's going to not pay attention, because you're bringing energy towards a person to tell them to do it, not to do it, stop doing it and doing it, right? So you're doing it, right? So you're doing it. So I don't know, is it you doing it? I don't know, because I'm getting very confused that you could even be dealing with the same star signs. Because someone's doing it. Well, everybody does it. Right? Everybody does it. Peace. Peace. There's someone that's at rest. Peace. There's someone that is at rest. Well, my ears just popped. Pops, dad. Someone put someone's dad to rest. Possibly lost a loved one of a dad. And your message from that spirit, from your dad, that you put to rest, is saying peace. It's saying peace. Make peace. Dempsey and Makepeace. They were cops. Dempsey and Makepeace were... There's an old TV program called Dempsey and Makepeace, and what were they? They were... I can't remember the TV show. There's a message in that. Dempsey, Dipsy and Doe. Dempsey, Demi, or Deborah, Demi. Demigod, demigod. Demi-go, let me go, just let me go. Someone could have lost someone and this person's saying, look, just let me go. Well, I realised I lost my dad, but that was that was 11 years ago. Just let me go. I don't know, I've let you go. Sorry, but I've been talking to my dad for the past couple of days and we've been having a conversation, and we're cushy. He normally comes and sits by me when I'm driving and we listen to music, and I said to him yesterday, I think it was the day before, I said, what do you reckon? He said, it's brilliant. Yeah. So your dad could be saying to you something like, it's brilliant. Sorry, I'm really struggling now because I'm trying to channel a deceased loved one, and that can take some time. It's going to take some time. Something is going to take time. But time is something that they can't predict, is what they're saying, which is what I say to people. Time for spirits isn't past, present or future, it's all in one. Right? So they don't really live in what we live in, what we believe that people live in. It's very difficult to get your head around that because they don't live past, present or future. It's just one consistent energy that must be very strange for them to live in. They're saying that it's a circumstance of where your spirit is saying that it's a very strange circumstance for you to be living in. So why are you doing it? But this is if it's to do with children. It's a very strange circumstance for you to be doing this. Strange. Stranger things. Very strange for you to be doing it. So why are you doing it? That's what the spirit is saying. So why are you doing it? If it's a very strange circumstance that you're finding yourself in, then why is it that you're doing that? Because I don't think that spirit understands the ego fully. Because they can't understand why people try to get at people. And it's like someone's trying to get at someone. And they say it's a very... They're saying about the children They're saying it's a very strange circumstance for them to be in. And that's all that they're really saying. That it's a very strange circumstance that you find yourself in. That you found yourself in with someone. Like an inmate. Like an inmate? Imitation? An imitation. An imitation of yourself. You're dealing with a soulmate, twin flame energy. An imitation. Someone that's trying to imitate themselves as something. Or the name intimate, intimate or intimate? Enema. Enema, Emma is trying to imitate. Someone's trying to copy someone. You're definitely dealing with Aquarian energy. Like copy. Like to try and imitate someone, meaning I'm doing what you're doing. So why is someone doing something to try and imitate someone? Meaning I'm going to keep this going because I'm doing it because you're doing it. So it's kind of like doing it on purpose to oneself, which is I can't work out. I'm imitating you. So what you're doing, I'm doing. So is someone copying someone's material? Copying someone's material. Like downloading or copying it. Or like, sorry Pisces, this is going to take some time, and these are not future predictions, these are now energies, right? Now energies. This is going to go on a lot longer. I can't help but channel, sorry guys, but it's just a part of my, well, I mean, trust me, when you hear these stuff, you don't block them out, you listen to what they're saying, because they tell you more than what this stuff does. Trust me. They're saying that someone's trying to imitate someone and copy what they do and what they say. Right? So someone is, so if you've got children, they're copying and they're doing what you're saying. So be very careful if you've got kids, right? Because they're copying what you're doing and what you're saying, right? So you've got kids involved with, they're learning. I mean, people believe this or people don't want to believe it. It's down to people, right? But I always get messages from Spirit ahead of time, right? They give me energy of stuff that they know that I'll end up talking about, and I forgot it, and I end up talking about what they were telling me beforehand, right? Listen, they don't live past, present, and future. When I get messages, I can't ever really tell if they're past, present, or future. They just give me signs and messages to talk about, right? That's esoterically connected with time, right? And it feels like of what I was saying through, I think it was the live stuff that I took that down now because it was, I was swearing and just, I don't know. But, like, you've got to be careful around children because they mimic and they copy what you do and what you say. And if you've got kids involved in this, then you're going to give up your life in order for kids, right? You'll give up your life for kids. You think, okay, well, I'm just going to stay in a circumstance for my kids because it's better that we're together, or for better or for worse. Well, that's just a bit of, man, I'm going to swear in a minute, sorry. But that's just a piece of paper, right? That's just religion, and that's just written in as law as a marriage and stuff like that. Right, so for better or for worse. So for better or for worse, because we're contracted in this, we're just going to keep doing it for better or for worse. Meaning we're not making anything better and we're not making it any worse. It's the same with being worse and better at the same time. So you're confused with it, right? So there's an energy of like, it's not making anything any better and it's not making anything any worse because it just is, right? So you have to leave it, them. You have to leave them, right? So leave it. Stop, keep prodding, poking, controlling. Doesn't work, right? If it's annoying people, then stop watching things. Stop doing things, right? But it's annoying someone, right? So you've got control here. Could be Virgo fire sign maybe, because that's 9 of Wands. I'm picking it up, right? So hold on. Hold on. So this is involving children. So what Spirit was telling me of what I've told people for ages, where people don't listen, well they don't, that's your karma, you probably won't, right? But I could say it all the same, till I'm black and blue in the face, right? Is that when you give up your life for children, their path, as same as yours, is going to be exactly the same. Past, present or future. Their written path will be exactly the same as what yours was. Whether you're with people, without them or whatever, their life will be their chart. They're 1 in 12, they're 1 in 7. They will become that. Trust me. Right? Don't believe in all this hype and illusion that people say to people. Well, you've got free will, of an emotional free will to make choices and stuff. The only thing that transforms in life is you. Nobody else, right? You don't change. The only way you transform is physical transformation. Is from a man to a woman, if it's same-sex stuff, right? Is that you transform physically of a diet or stopping smoking and looking after your health. That's you physically transforming, right? But the only way you transfer and transform is by becoming you that's going to be you anyway, right? It's only ever going to be you, right? So, sorry, but my dad's kind of like screaming at me now, I think. I don't know, right? But, no, I'm not, son. Okay, he's not screaming at me, right? He's saying. Right, so you will only ever be that, right? Your chart is going to tell you what you've experienced in your baby life, right? And then the things that you will see as a baby in your life happening around your parents, like me, Pisces, 4th house, witnessing addiction, gaslighting, narcissism, people taking drugs and alcohol and all this sort of stuff, and witnessing it and using music as a tool to block all that out and not listen to friends that were telling me that people were running around in my family like lunatics doing loads of different stuff and picking on me and making me feel bad when I was young, right? So I use music as an escape. I still do it now, but I make my own angel radio videos also, same thing. Gaslighting still goes on in family, right? I lost all my family, right? So I was going to be that and experience that anyway, regardless, right? That was me, that was my written path. I still am the same way now. It's still the same, right? So it doesn't matter what I would have seen or what I didn't see, whether it is a good marriage or a bad marriage or the parents, they're not to blame, right? So I think he's also giving someone else in my family a message and he's getting annoyed with it. Yeah, he is, yeah. Yeah, he is. But I can't tell her, no, you can't. And that's exactly what I said. What he used to say in my situation. I can't say anything right or anything wrong, can I? And she would, and they would be at battle for ages, right? Can't never say anything right and I can never say anything wrong. Look at the patterns, people, right? So what you're saying and what I'm saying is that you are going to be the same. You will only ever be that of your chart. The more you fight against being yourself is the more that you're going to fight and make things worse for yourself, right? Your karma. You're going to be that way. Me, I'm Scorpio, so I'm that way. And when I stopped fighting being a Scorpio and arrogant and stubborn sometimes and closing down and shutting down, people blame me for doing that and they get confused of why. Because of conditioning of belief of marriage, also things. Taurus, descending. So beliefs of marriages, all this sort of thing, family, past life, is expected of you to do that. You have to do the things that are written for you to do of what I believe to be true of what you should be doing. Blame, transferring of energy from one to another of blame, of belief, right? So when you look at those, when you look at children, their life is going to be together forever or never, whether you're with partners or whether you're not with partners, right? So you can't do things and give up your life for another when they're just going to be that way anyway, is why you just let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be, right? It's about someone's voice, right? Your tone of voice is everything. It means everything, right? It does. It depends how you bring that, right? You can, but do you get what I'm saying? Sorry, but that was an actual message to someone or everybody from 1 also spirit, 2 from my dad, and 3 from possibly your deceased loved one as well. Okay, if you've got them. Wow, now I've even forgot about what I was supposed to be doing around reading. Does anybody want a cup of coffee? Man, that's where I get my buzz, is a cup of coffee. Wow. So you're listening to me, right? But no. See, but no. But no. But no, you're not listening. I'm not listening. See? Butting heads. Anything after but is right? That's what it is. Anything after but, if there's a but, then there's a but right in the way, right? Someone has got their but right in the way of something, right? But, I'm also picking up the name but, Someone's got their butt in the way. Well, I got big butts and I cannot lie. Someone's got a big butt and they can't lie. So I can't lie about it. Lie. Something to do with lying. Oh, right, we're giving up. We're giving up with all of that because it's confusing me. Right, so let's see. So, if I didn't say, sowing the seeds of love, learn to love yourself. When you do, you'll be hated. I love to hate you. That's why Erasure sung that. Right, it's same-sex thing, because Erasure they were in a same-sex thing, right? But I love to hate you. But you don't love to hate people. If you love to hate people, then you're confused, man. You'll confuse me. But where do we go from here? Question 1. Where are we now? Well, confused for one. Confused. Well, someone is. You might not be. But someone's confused. Don't take everything I say as fact. If they really relate to you, then you've got to know someone that's confused. But normally when you take your energy and your power back and you know who you are and you know what you're doing, other people are not going to... They're not. If you think that masculine energy gets it any easier than feminine energy, you're well mistaken. You're well mistaken. I'm not being sexist. I'm saying it's the opposite. It's the same. So where are we now? So where is Pisces now with kids? Where is Pisces now? Queen of Wands turned their back, completely turned their back and not listening. This Queen of Wands does not want to know, right? There's something to know. No, they keep saying no. Where are they now? Where's Pisces now? Well, feeling optimistic for one, regardless. You're feeling optimistic. Doesn't matter what you've got in your chart. That was another one. Sympathetic and pathetic. That came up for your 1st into the 15th. They are going to come out on YouTube, but the 1st to the 15th won't. You'll have a past and present, right? Sympathetic, symphony, Cynthia. The name's Cynthia. Or Steve. Synth. Hyacinth. Hyacinth. Lady Bucket. Right. Oh, hello, Daphne. All right. Okay, I've just got to get ready in order to pick up the phone. There's something to do. I don't know. Let's see. Where are they now? Pisces, where are they now? Wow. Y'all are definitely confused because you've got straight out the bat. Someone's betting for someone. These two ain't talking. They in. They're not. This is a court appearance for a lot of you. So I've done your reading. It's actually on its way. But there's your, but I'm not going to talk about personal readings. But there's your situation right there. Court situation, right? Courting. I caught you. I'm courting. I'm caught you. I'm courting. I'm caught. I'm caught up. Wow, y'all are definitely caught up because you have got a counterpart and an emperor, bruv. This Aries, you ain't going to budge them. Aries character, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Jupiter. Mine is in Jupiter. That's my masculine side. Trust me, I know when to take on the Aries approach. That was my... that was my dad. That was also my brother. 2 Aries, deceased, loved one. Aries, I'm telling you, stop annoying your son. Is that a message for you guys as well? Because my dad's telling me and telling them and also telling you to stop annoying. Stop annoying your family member. Queen of Wands. These are not generic readings. Or Eric, the name Eric. Generic. Oh, well, isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Queen. It's like rain on your wedding day. It's like real life when you just don't care. It's like good advice that you just didn't take. But who would have thought it figures? Who would have thought it figures? And it's advice that you just didn't take. Something about someone's advice and they just didn't take it. You gave me advice, but I didn't take it. King of Wands for where they are now. See, the King of Wands is Leo to me, and the Queen is Sagittarius, and you've got Aries anyway, so y'all got fired. So, you might have done, sorry, I'm not laughing, but someone got fired. Someone got fired. Or Dodie fired. Well, so Lady Diana Dodie fired. All I'm keep hearing is y'all fired. You're fired. Someone was fired. Hope not. I'm sorry if you got fired. Someone definitely got a red hot poker somewhere though, that's for sure, because someone got poked. Probably in a hole they didn't want to. Which is the rabbit hole. Yes, the hole was the rabbit hole. You got poked in a rabbit hole. Okay. But again, shut your hole. I'm picking up on some phallic stuff, and I am not going down that road, Pisces. But they just said shut your hole, right? So take it how you want it. I don't know. Could be your see here. Your pile is your mush, right? Here, your Chevy Chase, your boat race. It's your mush. That's your hole. Shut your hole, right? Yeah, it's a burden. It's a burden for a fire sign. Aries, Three of Cups. You could well be indicative with an Aries Pisces, but there could be a third party, and that might be the reason why. Watch this 3, 4. A new beginning and a fresh start. I'm feeling good, feeling good. Unless it's a third party, you'll have to make that decision, right? Because we're not going to go on extended. This is just right now, right here, right now. So where you are right now is confused between two people, right? You're confused between two projects, two things, two people, because you've got counterparts, right? So they're going to represent an external value of friends, jobs, people, family, people around you, confused, going in different directions, which would mean the people that are around you, which are children, everything else, right? A burden to carry, a brand new start here also. A trip or a holiday or a break away, right? A break away. So you could have just started your holiday here, your holiday time could have started here. So if you've got a holiday from work and you live with someone, it's going to annoy the person that you're with, because I'm picking it up, that you've got a holiday and they haven't, or you've both got holiday, but you're now stick with the channel messages of like, well, now you're on holiday. What am I going to do with myself now I'm on holiday? Have I got to stay at home with all of this here? Because someone in this is trying to avoid someone, regardless of what the cards say. Someone's trying to avoid making a decision that they have to do. Because this person here could well be bored, right? This is boredom. This is holding on for dear life to an energy of like, well, I'm at home alone on my own, bored. And I have to make a decision in my life of what to do, of why I'm so bored. So what do I do? Because I have a situation here at hand that someone here is having a good time and they're merry and they've got work and they've got time off, or they're just gone with the wind, right? So that's presently. So what is occurring? What's occurring, bruv? What is occurring? What is causing us the problem? That's what happens when you're illiterate and you've got dyslexia. What is causing us the problem? What's causing them the problem? What is causing Pisces the problem? 5 of Wands. Family members, children, people, money. I mean, if you're in debt, then you're in debt, but don't live in regret if you're in debt. If you live in regret because you're in debt, you won't make things better, right? But family stuff, 100% of what's causing us the problem is children and family and money and support and maintenance and everything else. If someone's not pulling their weight, why are they not pulling their weight? Family, though, is a big problem. Yeah, someone could have definitely lost a family member in some form, either physically or just energetically, and they just went, right? But what is causing the problem is the fact that someone's pressuring a Scorpio, or trying to understand why they're not giving me what I need. This person here need something, they need assistance, and this Scorpio energy is here as I'm not paying attention to anybody that's at home. Everybody out of my energy. You're not going to get my attention by putting me under pressure here, right? So someone feels pressurized by someone. I also heard circumcised. Might be to do with children, that someone wants kids but they can't have them because someone had to snip. What's the 5 of wands? 5 of coins. Leo energy. Left himself out in the cold. Because that's cold and like, well, what do I do? Cold and flu. Someone could be like, I don't know, it could be like bipolar. It could be like 1 minute I'm cold, the next minute I'm hot. Because this is hot to trot and hot and cold. This is time, metaphysics, talking to family members about other people. More than likely there can be someone here that talks to their family either in a positive way, but if you talk to family in a negative way about someone else but don't admit things about yourself, you spread rumours and karma. What's the 8 of wands for? But you'll have to figure out, I'm not picking on a star sign, I'm just saying they're here. That's up to whoever. But Page of Swords, have children with this person. Watching them. Watching but not talking. Pages don't talk. They think about it. Right? So it's kind of like what I'm thinking about. I've been thinking about you. Like thinking about you, but thinking about why you're not talking. Scorpio energy. Why are you not talking to me? Why are you not doing what was expected? The death card. Because they're Scorpio. Scorpio will do what they want. That's the attraction that people have to Scorpio energies. Because it's their karma. You have to experience it, yeah. There's a third party situation possibly here with Pisces, Scorpio. Communicating what is causing us the problem is that someone is watching and just making it worse. Like I said, if you're addicted to tarot card readings and you're going around 50,000 different channels, stop doing that. Well, listen, I'm not one to tell people to stop doing things. But there's someone that's trying to find an answer, right, to something. They're trying to find an answer within themselves, right, of why this hurts so much, that someone is a Scorpio. But that's your karma. Or it's a third party, because you've got 3 here and 3 here. What is this 3 for? Of what is causing us the problem. The King of Cups. Listen, I ain't causing no one any problem. Pisces, Scorpio. Addicted to love, here. You're addicted to a Scorpio Pisces energy, or Cancerian. But addicted to why this person's facing this way. This is what I said. You won't get through to a king by bringing drama to a king, right? If you look at it as mythical lore, right, and you look at kings and queens actual, people had to go to kings and queens to ask them for advice and stuff like that, right? And they have obligations of a king and queen to be that if you look at kings and queens, right? So if you come out of all of that mythical stuff and you look at it, you can't get an attention of a king or a queen's love by bringing drama to them, because they won't pay any attention. So you get someone that wants attention and needs attention off someone that won't give them attention. So they feel it energetically of not giving people attention for a specific reason, because they know a king will always know himself inside out and what he wants and where he's going. He'll have control of his own emotions, right? Regardless of any sign. A king will always have control of himself and what he wants and what he's doing. And if people see them as narcissistic and controlling, well then you would, because they're in control of their emotions. They know what they want and where they're going. They're a very stable person. So someone connected to this energy is getting heartache and break from it, from not breaking away and understanding about, why am I not getting from you what I want from you when you're not giving me it when I need it? Do you know what I'm saying? So that's where you come up codependency and dependency. Self-reliance on oneself as a masculine energy, you teach feminine energy. That's the written law of like Ashiba, right? So there you go. People don't understand really about femininity and masculinity, of where a masculine will get the blame just as what a feminine would, say that it's the man. And then the men, I don't know, if they go out and start saying, bruv, listen, it's all her and it's all her and it's all her and it's all her, you know. So that's what's causing the problem, is the fact that someone doesn't like the way that they can't budge this sign. They can't budge their ego. You can't budge their ego, because they could well be, I don't know, someone's sad, someone's happy. Or this person's sad, I don't know. Or someone sees them as a sad, don't know. What we have forgotten to respect? What have they forgotten to respect for Pisces? Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. So you had Capricorn, Leo. What has they forgot? They're saying that one's coming out, Steve, whether you put it back or not. I'm coming back. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. Someone is definitely in coming out, like sexuality-wise. They're coming out, right? Rising up, back on. But again, you see, rise up from what? What have we? What have we forgotten to respect? Well, to talk. You've forgotten to respect one another by loyalty or distrust, or loyalty of understanding about the communication. How it's written in your chart is that you're not always on par with everybody, because speech is part of the third house. It's also part of Mercury. Okay, it's part of your chart, and it's part of what we've forgotten to respect is each other through the way that we communicate. So if you bring energy to someone and say that they're doing something or not doing something, that's why they close down, right? They shut off for a reason. But like I said, anybody could watch this and say, yeah, they're shutting down, they're closing down. They never did open up. They never did say anything, right? Strange. So you've forgotten to respect. So you got Leo energy waiting, Nine of Swords, stressed out by waiting for someone to talk to them. Well, Leo energy represents a fixed sign, as well as what these do, right? So I want communication and I want you to talk to me, but I'm not prepared to talk to you as well as you're not prepared to talk to me either. And because you're not talking, Leo energy here is waiting to talk, but it's doing their head in and being stressed out and can't sleep and can't think, can't eat, can't drink, can't... What's the song? Can't eat, can't drink, can't smoke, can't... What can I do? What can I do right? What can't I do right? Everything seems to go wrong because I can't do anything right and I can't do anything wrong. So, strong. Don't get confused with strength by just keep doing it, right? Because that's just like stabbing yourself in an eye, like with a pen in the eye, and you wouldn't do it. So why would you just keep doing that? Oh God! Why am I doing that? There is an energy of like, well, why am I doing that? Like they're going over it in their mind and thinking, well, why am I doing it? 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 But if you're constantly questioning people's self and thinking, why am I doing this? Why on earth am I doing this? Why am I doing it? You're just making more questions of like, well, why are you doing it? You know, that's the answer that you're getting back. If you're asking a question of why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? Why do you think anything after one word comes back to yourself of the same when you ask it twice? Why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? That's spirit saying, why are you doing it? What are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? It's driving someone nuts, keep asking a question of why the other person's doing it to them. So you've got someone that's stressed out about it, of why. So internally they could be confronting something about themselves, of asking, well, why on earth do I keep doing this? Or why on earth do you keep doing it? Because there's some kind of wire up. High Priestess. So there's an ending that is approaching because you've got 9 and 1 or so presently. So why do we keep a Libra? Wow, that's a confusing ball of stuff. So what have we forgot to respect? Justice. you've forgotten to respect the fact that there are other laws written out there for you to respect, which is your karma. When you can give over control to karma and realize that it's all in the hands of a bigger picture. It's all meant to happen for you to experience through your karma, to understand about balance, right? To equality. Of realizing that it all stands in the eye of the beholder, right? So a lot of you have got court situations going on, and that would be that. But what you've forgotten to respect is the fact that a Libra energy is the merchant and is also the one in charge of everything, right? Because they will be able to figure out what's more fair, right? There could be an affair here. There could be someone that's keeping it a secret and quiet about someone that they're interested in or something, right? So what have you forgot to respect? Each other. Well, each other's space and each other's how you communicate with one another, because it stresses one out when they don't speak, the other one shuts down for a reason of what was brought to them as a fixed sign, and the other person being fixed possibly as well, and you've got different energies. What we need to express. What do they need to express? The devil. Oh man, y'all don't need to be expressing the devil. Man. We need to express. They need to express that you need a break from work. You need to you need to express an addiction to something, because the devil energy, like I said, the devil is in the person with the low vibration. If you've got a very low if you've got a very high very hair dye. If you've got big hair dye, you got big hair, Diana, you might have a booth on, right? But if you've got, this could be Lady Diana that's channeling, but if you've got a very high vibration, right, it's very rarely that the devil will ever come lurking around, because he can't approach light. The devil can't approach a light source energy because it's protected by spirit, right? So when you've got high vibration and you concentrate on life and everything else, and it's high vibration, the devil won't come around, right? So well, it doesn't, because the devil's always here. So what you've got is a codependent, happy, sad, medium relationship, and what you need to express is something to do with the devil of working. Ooh, man, I'm keeping away from this energy at the moment. That's emotional manipulation. The devil, this is, I need to express my love very quickly because my emotions are very unstable. This is someone that can use a tactic of their emotions when they become very unstable. They have an equality of using their emotions against someone else, for and against, forget the star signs. That is emotional manipulation, of manipulating someone into an energy of the devil, right? Because you had this before, when I was saying this before. Was it last month or the month before? It's like before and after. So what you need to express, well, you don't. Well, what you don't need to express is desperate love. I don't know, that's very confusing. Because the devil and the Queen of Cups is emotional manipulation. That is emotional manipulation. That's using someone's emotion against them to get them back into the devil. Meaning, I love you, I want you, blah, blah, blah. I love, 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 love. And I'm in emotional turmoil and can't get this devil out of my head. And I need your loving like the sunshine. Manipulation of keeping in control. Seven of Swords around a Piscean. They're either in or out. Shake it all about. I don't know. But this is or it's around the family. But this is someone that everyone sees this as a devious person. If you're dealing with a devious person, you are. But if not, this is the first person smoking out. This is like, I don't pay attention to anyone that causes Five of Wands. I just carry all of that conflict with me and go along my way real quick. right? But that could be something that's happening around the home. 5. See, there you go. That's what I said. This is like, oh, I need your attention. It's like, no way, bruv. Am I giving you any attention when you do that? When you bring this 5 to me, I'm the first one out. That's what I'm saying. 7, I used to get deceived all over the shop, right? Deceived and deceived and deceived. Later on, midlife crisis. Later on in life, I'm the first one smoking. Anybody causes any drama, I don't pay them attention. Because they're like, I need your attention. And I'm going to cause this 5 for you to carry it with you, which is your ego. That's what I said. Be careful of your timeless karma, of how much it is that you build up through the past, because all you do is you build it up where people are like, I can't forget the last time. You've done it once, you've done it twice, 3 times later, you've done it again. And then you've done it again. So if you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, you're going to annoy someone with the fact that they're just going to leave or not, but not paying any attention to a 5. Don't want to fight. Who wants to? So again, the 7's like, no, I don't want to fight, don't want to pay attention, you just do that yourself, I'm off. Right? There. So what you need to express is sod all, really, is to not fight, is to let ego calm down and don't approach people with this energy, you know, because if you're bringing karma to someone, you're bringing a 5 to a 7, you're bringing a fight. You're bringing a fight to a 7, so they'll just not paying attention to people. But that could also be happening around the home. Obviously, this is a general reading, so involve it in your whole life, right? Not just your love life. People are so concentrated on love all the time that they actually don't see a lot of things unfold in front of their eyes. Our options. Your option is judgment, is of reconciliation to talk. Virgo energy, but that's very difficult energy because that's open for discussion. About the relationship, about the marriage. Our options. Really? Why keep giving me loads of difficult energies, bruv? Your options are different energies. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Hermit, Virgo energy. Could be anybody though, because you've got Scorpio. So they could be options of people. This person's got options at work as well. This is a masculine energy. Scorpio, Taurus, right? That concentrates on their family, their life and their money. That's what they concentrate on, right? They don't concentrate on a low vibrational energy. So your option is reconciliation. Well, that's your option. But everyone's going to say, bye, yeah. That's your option. Where is it headed? Seven of Cups. What is your option? What is your opinion? What is your options? Well, that's your options. So this one is where is it headed? Towards an option. A different one, different path maybe, different soulmate, because this one is took to already. Where is it headed? Or illusion, judgment, Cancerian, moving forward towards judgment. So your options could be different people, but your option is judgment, and where it's headed is towards judgment. Pisces. So your option is a Pisces, a Cancerian, 5 of Wands. It's still going to cause conflict no matter what you do. You're still in the bowl of karma. I mean, we're not looking for August. This is literally just now, right? But your option is another option of another person to go forward and bring this to someone to reconcile and not come at people with this energy, or come at someone with this energy, right? That's your choices. So where it's headed towards is that people either have to reconciliate or stop thinking about fighting with someone, right? But it's headed towards, what's that song? Headed towards disaster, meaning there has to be a disaster for something to happen right? When a disaster happens, that's when people start rebuilding the society, community, the economy. Everything else has to be started up again once it's lost. Could be a car. Could be over a car. Travel. Because I keep thinking it has to be started again. Contract has to be started again. So you have to pick up some contract. I don't know. Y'all up figure it out. But anyway, that's a present reading of what you're doing. Well, that's an hour, and I really didn't want to do that for an hour. But as soon as I start reading, I can't help myself, guys. I hope that you're okay. You've got some strange energy around you, I must admit. But like I said, this is only really a now reading. It's just a bit of fun, right? But you had something anyway. And I am going to carry on, hopefully now, with the rest of the August 1st to the 15th. But last month, we only had the 1st to 15th come out over on Patreon. And then also the 15th to the 30th, that came out on Patreon. This month, it's still going to be the same, but I will release a reading, and it'll be the beginning part of it. But it will only be the past, the present, some channeled messages, and then normally what comes out over on Patreon it'll be that same reading. It'll be the reading here that is what's coming up for you for that part of the month. This part here will be your partner and what's going on in their life and their thoughts and their feelings and how that compares to you and them. But that's not coming out until August. But beginning parts will be coming out. And there will also be a 6-month reading, 5 months, not 6 months, 5 months left. I was going to do it last month, but I've waited until I've got 6 months, 4 months off. Anyway, people will get that as well. Hope you're all okay, Pisces. Thanks very much. Catch you again soon.